This is Kate Kruger and I'm Talking Guns, and I'm on the floor of SHOT Show 2019 with Louis Krudo from Krudo Knives. And I will tell you, his knives are amazing. As a matter of fact, I am a fan. I am wearing one of his knives right at this moment.
Thank you.
But the first time I saw the knives, I fell in love, and I couldn't wait to chat with you about this.
Thank you.
But the big question comes is, why knives?
You know, when I was 5, my cousins used to build knives by hand.
Yeah, and we want them to see a pretty face.
Oh my God, I don't know about that, but okay. But my cousin used to build knives, and I wanted to watch. And I was about 5 years old, and he wouldn't let me get too close, so he made a line, and I had to watch from like way away. But my curiosity was always there. Right, time passes by, and now I'm about 9 years old. And I had my parents had a pull-out sofa. I found a hacksaw, and I found some files in the basement. This is in New Jersey. So I think I'm smart. So I pulled out the bed and hacked the elbow of the pull-out sofa. And I put the bed back on, and then I filed it and then created a little hand by putting tape, and I had my first folding knife out of that elbow from the sofa. Well, you know, eventually, of course, my parents found out. They found out. And then the beatings ensued from that moment. But my curiosity for knives, you know, never stopped.
So I have a question. Was it a guest that found out the hard way on that bed?
No. You know, back in Newark, you know, it was different back in the 60s. So the pull-out sofa bed was my bed.
Oh.
That was my room. I had a sofa. That was all in one. So
there you go.
Yeah. I thought it was going to work anyway. But you know, moving forward, I was fortunate. I started martial arts when I was 11. That was my dad's idea.
Yeah, martial arts was always good for kids.
Always.
I was a grown-up kid when I started martial arts, so there you have it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good, no matter what part of life you go into it.
Correct.
It's something that's going to help you in one way or another.
Brings you back your center.
Correct, always.
Yes.
Back to center, back to basics.
That's correct.
And one of the arts that I, you know, later on, now that I'm 58, I found was arnis. And arnis is a lot of stick, empty hands, and knife. And I had an epiphany one day, and I created something called snag.
Snag now. Snag is
S-N-A-G.
S-N-A-G. And do you have one here?
And I'm going to kind of cross.
Yes, you go ahead and cross.
I'm crossing.
Okay. That's what interactive video is all about,
now,
isn't it?
That is it. We're interacting and it's live. This is snag. So, the way it looks, it's very simple. It's an S-shaped tool. We have a utility pattern that took a little while. It has a thumb support so that your hand is ergonomically placed. And of course, this is blue, which is safety, which is more of this is a pain compliance tool.
Right.
The black one is the live blade one.
And where is the blade on the black one?
Yeah.
No,
then that's easy. Right here, same place. It doesn't change. Except it's a box opener. So comfortable, easy to use, no martial arts needed.
And deadly.
Not this one. This one's more, you know.
No, but a deadly design. Awesome.
It is. It can be, absolutely.
Awesome.
So this is how we started the company. And I found out that I had the ability to create more knives. And I left my profession, and then I went into full knife design.
That had to be very scary to leave your profession and go into it.
You know, it was interesting because it was part-time. You know, I had my first profession. Had a medical office. Yeah. Worked as one of the physicians there.
Yeah.
And but in the meantime, as a part-time, I created and designed a snag.
Yeah.
And
we want to talk to them too.
Yes, I created and designed the snag. So one day I had the opportunity of going to Blade Show in 2010. And when I went in, I had the snag live blade, the snag controller, and some fixed blades of the same design. And it took off. And we got mentioned in 2011 World's Greatest Knives by Blade.
That had to be incredible.
I didn't even know it was a surprise. And then the other thing is ProRes from Russia made a 4-page article And then France did something the same in Commando magazine. So it was very interesting what happened. And then we had to make a choice, continue with medical, and I was in the medical profession now for like 25 years.
Right.
And it was kind of different and a new start. And I liked the challenge.
Must have felt like you were goofing off at first. Getting yourself a schedule to work.
Yeah, it was different. Even though it was a part-time thing.
Yeah.
Because of the martial arts and taking half of my life per se as a part-time job.
Oh yeah.
Then it just kind of blended in. The scary part was taking that first leap of faith and getting into the knife design, knife making, manufacturing business. Because it's the truth. You go out there. We are not trying to compete with anybody else. We just want to make our own thing. But of course, you're a threat because now you're breaking into an industry that's kind of tight. So
any industry is tight. They don't want to let the new guys in.
New guys in. So we've been hammering away now for 8.5 years. It'll be 9 years in June. But we've been very fortunate to have representatives and distributors in Europe, here in the U.S., and getting noticed and getting articles done. And of course, having interviews like I'm having now. So that's greatly appreciated. But go ahead.
What I want to do is I want to show some of the knives now.
Sure.
I in particular want to see this one. But I want to see some of your. This shows the ingenuity and the artistic approach that you have towards knives.
So ideas come from basically you never know. You could be, for example, taking a shower. And the next thing you know, you look up and you see a shampoo bottle. And you start drawing a design while you're taking a shower.
While you're taking a shower.
I know. So this one, for example, was an idea from a shampoo bottle. Usually I design blade first and then handle. This one was handle and then blade, which, it's different because I have a brand. I have a thumb wedge, I have a front flipper, which I'll show you. But this one doesn't have that. It has a guard. So if you look at the blade, it has
like a sword.
Yes, I've been told it looks like the game Zelda sword. Somebody else said it looks like a Viking grind. To me, what it is, it's actually, if you look at it, it's 8 grinds. So I wanted to have balance. It's not double-edged, it's single-edged, but I wanted balance. And overall, the knife came out exactly how I wanted it. So I'm very fortunate.
All from a shampoo bottle.
All from a shampoo bottle.
As you're standing in the shower, of course.
As I'm standing in the shower.
Isn't that beautiful?
So,
it's exquisite.
Now, I have a signature to all my knives. I use the same type of pocket clip throughout, the same type of size pivot. I use ceramic ball bearings on all my knives. So this is on pre-sale. It'll be here in 2 weeks. So at the same time, I designed another knife. This is called Mosaic. Nope, sorry guys, Carcinotin. This one is Mosaic. So Carcinotin has my signature style, which is a thumb wedge and a front flipper on top of the top flipper. And the reason why I did the front flipper for is if I had to use 2 hands, it's like a magic trick, to open the knife. Thumb wedge, what it does, it places my thumb in a very ergonomic and comfortable position. But it also allows me out of the pocket opening. So it's a multi-function, invention per se. All of my knives, you'll see that they have carbon fiber, and you'll see the signature throughout. Thumb wedge, front flipper, carbon fiber, and same pocket clip all through. Again, pre-sale coming in 2 weeks. Now, I'll show you the last one of the standard. This is called Feroce. Feroce is French or Italian for fierce. And I wanted something more artistic. So the idea was to have when functionality meets pocket art. And I say that because if you're going to carry a tool, whether it's for box opening or for cutting rope, why not have something that you're proud of? And this is Feroce.
What I love about this one is the design, the absolute artistic touch to the end of the knife. That is just incredibly gorgeous.
Thank you. I like the radius.
And the coloring too.
The coloring. Copper, carbon fiber. The radius spine. And this is something that I started last year, which is, it's a hollow grind that's swept completely back from the tip. And new pocket clip to match. In the industry, when you look at a cutting tool, a knife, or anything else, you say it has a sexy line to it. And if you look at it, it does have a nice continuous flow to it. And that's part of what I call the art.
This one's more than sexy, this is elegant.
Thank you.
And that's the word that it is. It's elegant.
Thank you. And that's Feroce.
Beautiful.
And
you brought some shiny others.
I did. So, all right, I'm going to make this quick.
I love shiny objects.
When you see anything that has now a blue insert, which is titanium,
yes,
this signifies that it's called a BA series. The BA series stands for bad attitude. I tried for badass, but I was voted down. So by my boss, Andrea, my wife. So so it's bad attitude, but you know I call it BA. So you know, kind of a double entendre, right?
I like it. It works.
So the frame is titanium, the insert is titanium, and the blade itself is S35EN. So it's an upgrade from what I usually use. You see on this is called Revolute. It has a hollow grind, very wide and swept back.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And again, the spine is radiused. This is also coming in June. Revolute, VA.
Beautiful, beautiful. So these are all your 2019 goodies.
Almost, I got a couple more, but I can keep going, but I'm not. The only thing I'm going to show you is my wallet.
Oh, honey, I always go for wallets.
So
can I have the? Let me see. Let me see. This is the new gig. I like this one.
Does somebody have a credit card?
Don't look at me.
Nobody.
I'm poor.
All right, we're asking the audience for a credit card, and now sometimes what happens, it's a magic trick. Sometimes it goes in and you never see it again.
Don't make it too magic.
So the whole idea behind this is to carry your credit cards. Now, what I see about this credit card, what I say is, you know, just 4 credit cards are your license. Now, so far we tested it up to 8. After the show, I'm going to test it until it breaks. So what you have is O-rings, neoprene on 4 corners. You want to take your credit card out, take it out, you want to put it back in, it's back in. But the beauty is that, of course, I like to make things that are utilitarian. Why not have a box opener?
And very sharp.
And very sharp. 2 positions. This is the first position, and this is the second position. So length or height is 1 1/4 inches. The back end is half. It's angled and it's about 3 inches in length. The reason why it's like this is because if you have to open up a box, you want to have the right angle to open up a box. And sometimes you don't need that much, you just need a little bit. And this is called Quick, KWK. Simple, Krudo wallet knife. Quick. Now, this is semi-TSA approved. And the reason why I say this is, you can't carry this because they'll take it away or bad things can happen. But it's semi because you take it apart and you put your utility tool in your bag, but you still carry your wallet, your credit card, and your ID. When you get to your point of destination, you simply reattach it, and it'll come with a ballistic nylon little holster that you can just place it in if you want it on your belt, or you can put it in your pocket. And this is quick. When is it coming out, you're asking? In June. And how will you know when to get it? Because we will send you an email, as long as you sign on our email list, front page of the Krudo Knives, bottom right hand corner, no spam, your emails will not be sold. Sign up, get all the information, all the new stuff that's coming in.
I love it.
And that's my pitch.
I love it. That was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch. Louis, I am just so pleased to talk with you, and I enjoy this. And like I said, I love the knives.
Thank you.
I'm really excited. I might have to get Papa that for Christmas, so that may be one of those kinds of gifts.
You have to, because I have his credit card now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for listening and taking time from your, I mean, we've got people walking by. Again, this is SHOT Show. We're on the floor. So bear with any noise, background noise, or anything else. I know that Louis came out loud and clear, and that's all that really matters. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.